Notice, International Criminal Court. Your own submitting corporate states agents continued slavery and persecution and greater offenses against those of us who do not have a surname, nor corporate persona, nor address, and, because we do not willingly submit to their demands that go against our Father's law and testament, and our King's word.
For the purposes of the justice exam, I don't care what you said or not, you are now detained. Officers here are now authorised by law to place their hands on you.
No.
You're detained.
Under God's law, or corporate law?
Under the Queensland law.
Corporate law. That's statute and act. Please show me the. Can you show me the law? Can you show me the law?
Thank you.
No, you're not taking that to private property. Here, take the camera. Hang on, let him take it. Yeah. Guys, please. Front. Ow. You're hurting.
Their corporate codes and acts and methods of slavery and persecution against us are unwritten, and remain hidden, by their sworn oath of secrecy, but made manifest and evident in their continued actions of slavery and persecution.
Will you, to the utmost of your power, maintain the laws of God and the true profession of the gospel?
All this I promise to do.
And I will be faithful and bear allegiance to the majesty so help me God.
They do not say who their God is, but it is clearly evident and witnessed in their continued actions of slavery and persecution. Their own written corporate criminal code for themselves states that they should be in jail for at least 42 years each for just slavery and persecution alone. But they only adhere to their unwritten codes, for their word person means corporation and their word human means monster. This is why they can look for a Job with experience at monster.com.
You have to. Alright. You got a seatbelt in here? Is there any seatbelts?
This is my Father's word in their language.
They should make an image to the beast and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. 666.
These are their special 666 slave vehicles they took me in, where they use their own, erect, objects to penetrate my body and blood with poison, until my body could not hold its own weight, and my mind could not hold a thought. You have the map, their names, details and places, as per prior notices. I am my Father's property. They all hate my Father and Creator Yahweh, and my King and Savior Yeshua. They pull me out of my peaceful conveyance along the ways, which is not registered to their corporation, and take me back to their prisons for more penetration of their erect objects into my body and blood. Even their own corporate codes state they do not have to register any of their conveyances. They laugh at me because I do not have a registered name. Ask them for the video where they, threatening me with guns, demanded I take my clothes off and parade for them at their prison. They have the video. They never returned my conveyance.
People living in New South Wales, they have New South Wales hospitals. In Queensland, we have Queensland hospitals for our people.
They do not let us foreigners to their corporation into their hospitals when we need help. Their continued slavery and persecution from their terrorizing has taken a toll on my body. As disease causes disease, I have to commit more fraud and more forgery by using another man's name to even get help from their foreign occupying corporation at their hospital. Here are just some of their corporation's titles, with the men and women all holding or advising the holders of their corporate titles giving direct orders to my slavery and persecution. Their own written corporate criminal code for themselves states that they should be in jail for at least 42 years each for just slavery and persecution alone. They still force me to whore out my body to pay their debts. They only pay in promissory notes, thus they're perpetuating debt they demand I pay with further debt instruments. I pay and they accept bribes, while they cause me to offend my Father's law by committing fraud, forgery and greater offenses by using another man's debtor name. In their language's authorized version of my Father's will and testament, my loving Father who is my Creator whom gives me breath, instructs me to trust in Him, and so I do.
Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord.